story again, Professor?
Which story, Moxie?
What about us? About how I got here.
Oh, that story. Yes, I could tell that story. Mind if I adjust the portal while I do?
No, I don't mind.
Once upon a time. Not very long ago. Whew, when you think about it. I was studying to become a sorceress at Spoutwood Academy. Like you, I'd always had a natural flair for magic, and I was using that flair for the supernatural to study how to thin the veils between the planes. Can you pass me that sonic screwdriver? Thank you very much, Assistant Buttercup. Contact between the planes was commonplace at that point. I was trying to figure out if I could build a permanent bridge. There had been some recent developments in interdimensional quantum physics that had piqued my interest, and I dabbled in using some of their technology to foster that stable connection between the... Pliers, please, Assistant Buttercup.
Which ones?
The little ones. Like you. Thank you very much. Well, that absolutely infuriated my mentors at the Academy. They were of the impression that science and magic could and should never mix. I thought that was foolish, so instead of continuing my studies to become a sorcerer, I decided to go to community college to become a quantum physicist. Unfortunately, magic was still a secret in our realm, so I had to hide the fact that I was using it to enhance my results at the lab. That's how we got you, Moxie Buttercup.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
You were my first successful multiverse traveler. Unfortunately, the portal closed shortly after, and I didn't know how to get you back home. I tried, unsuccessfully, to keep that connection stable many times.
That's how we got Dex. Ugh.
Yes, that's how we got Dex. Incredible. Eventually, the college I was studying at got wind of my special experiments. The dean of the school staged a combination intervention exorcism that had to end with me faking my own death from being burned by holy water. Ow! I hit one of the hydraulic cables again. Pass me that dish rag. Thank you, Assistant Buttercup. Fortunately, it wasn't a primary cable. That would have been a mess. Anyway, I absconded with what I could of my research and continued on my own as long as I could. With your help, you helped me build the lodestar detection system. And by harnessing the power of that catalyst, we conjured into being the Lullaby Lounge, my liminal, digital, interdimensional, multi-planar nightclub, the living proof that science and magic can coexist. The place that isn't a place one day will connect all corners of the multiverse.
And thanks to the network, you have all the funding you need to continue your research and keep the bridges you've built open for my Mothkins to come visit.
Oh, Moxie. Something like that. As long as the novelty hour keeps them happy.
I don't see how it couldn't. There's something for everyone.
Pop quiz, Assistant Buttercup. What do the letters in Lodestar stand for?
Location, origination, destination, energy, synergy, technology, assets, requirements.
Access requirements, but very close, Assistant Buttercup. And what is a lodestar?
A lodestar is anyone who tunes into the Lullaby Lounge and shares the show with their friends and family on social media.
You are correct. A viewer signal transmutates into a lodestar signal by sharing the stream to Goblinvox or Sharkspace or even mortal media like Twitter and Facebook. Now, have we established enough connectivity with the Catriarchy?
But is the light supposed to be blinking like that?
Drat. I thought we had enough lodestars to establish a stable connection.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I'm here.
Have you heard from the professor yet?
No, actually I haven't.
Goo Crew, do you read me?
Only kind of. You're all fuzzy.
Goo Crew, do you copy? No chill, full gimmick.
She can't hear us. Something is wrong.
What's wrong? Was it me? Is it because I'm late?
Grace is fuzzy and she can't hear us.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah, the only fuzzy thing around here is Moxie Buttercup.
Where is Moxie?
I told you. Something is wrong.
I repeat, no chill, full gimmick. Do you copy?
We hear you. Can you hear us?
I hear you. What's going on?
Well, right now we're trying to find Moxie and the professor. And also, the audience can see us.
I'm sorry, the who can do what now?
Lodestars, can you see and hear us? Is your connection stable?
Everything was fine before the professor started tuning the time stream.
Well, I think she might have tripped one of the satellite transmutation amplifiers. I can't see her signal on the map right now.
I was having a hard time even tuning into this signal. It was orange by the time I got to it.
I'm sorry, orange?
Did you just say orange?
Grace, you could have hurt yourself.
I had my sigils in place. Don't worry. I'm not completely reckless.
How did the signal even get to orange?
It must have been relying on my backup code to support it.
Wow, something is wrong. Are we gonna need to do a manual override?
Oh, Dom, I hope not.
How would we even make that work at this stage in the portal expansion?
I don't even want to think about it.
Where are we at right now?
We are in the woods. We are filming my portion of the new opening credits for the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour because I look totally different than I did a year ago or so when we recorded the intro before. So it's time for an update. Everything else is getting updated.
Why the woods, though?
Why not the woods, America? Because the Lullaby Lounge can be anywhere, any place, and we wanted to express that in visual form. The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan. She turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist Kate Nix's discography for less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose Bandcamp. We got all this new stuff to film the season. We have new backdrops, and we have new stands, and we have
A new stabilizer.
Gimbal.
A gimbal.
And I got a new haircut. That's new equipment.
Ah, yes. Hair equipment.
The new equipment of my new hair. So yeah, everything is being updated, and it's going out so soon, incredibly soon. We're doing this way later than I intended to. The Lullaby Lounge starts August 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on katenix.live, KATENYX.live. Be there, be square.
I found the signal!
Where?
I see it too, over in the Josie quadrant.
What is it doing there?
Dominic Toretto, it's worse than I thought.
I just barely saw it. It's almost at stage violet.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but...
I know, okay? I know.
Sorry, Admiral. It's part of the job.
You make a Nightbot command for someone one time, and suddenly you're the only tech fairy in the multiverse who can make the liminal nightclub appear.
Well, while you're doing that, we can introduce ourselves to the people watching at home.
Or at work. We won't tell anyone.
I'm Captain Ellie.
I'm Captain Sandra.
I'm Captain Grace.
The trash goblin clacking away to save our sorry signal boosters is Admiral Holly, and together we make up the Goo Crew.
You may have seen us in the chat, right over there.
Since Kate is actively performing the show, she may not be able to answer your questions. That's where we come in.
Y'all, this is not going to be pretty, but I think I can get us back on track to jump within protocol.
It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work.
May his gracious headlights shine upon us all.
Dom speed.
Dom speed.
Dom speed.
Last week on the Lullaby Lounge.
Dear and powerful druid, you have traveled a great distance, but your destiny is in sight. Pulling yourself far from your origins, seeking knowledge outside of yourself, rather than be consumed by toxicity. You've found your way, and you shall make the world right. Eyes and heart wide, you know intimately the pain that is rooted in change. That the only way forward is through, and that this is not a journey you have to make alone. Take the words from the tomes beyond the walls of Mepior. Take your newfound power granted to you by the trees. Take with you the kindness of the priestess to guard you through the night, and take the hands of the healer for unyielding resilience in the face of all that pains you. Together, may you return the magic of the crystals back to the earth and bring joy and life to Mepior once more.
All right, Moxie, how are we looking?
Pretty good, Professor.
Do we have enough lodestar signals to open up the doors to the lounge?
I think so. The chat is really holding down the fort.
Excellent. Keep an eye on the gyroscope. We need to keep it at least 69%.
Just got the go-ahead signal from Kate, Professor.
Then it sounds like we are about to start our next experiment.
Yay!
Initiating the lodestar activation sequence.
Wait!
Camera,
Action!
Moxie, pull the lever!
Isn't a place, it's a time and space that you're welcome to grace. No need for refinement, just come as you are. It doesn't take much to become a lodestar. You'll laugh and you'll cry just to give it a try. I wanna say more, but it's a surprise. If you feel lost and you wanna be found, just come on down to the Lullaby Lounge. There's new friends to meet. There's foes to defeat, there's songs and there's stories and more. The folly and fun have already begun, so let's get the show started.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The coziest concert in cyberspace, the Lullaby Lounge.
One pill makes you stronger, the other makes you cave.
There's only two types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and ones that observe. Well, baby, I'm a put on a show kind of girl. Don't like the backseat, gotta be first. I'm like the ringleader, I call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I'll make it high when I put on a show. Feel the adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody gon' trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. There's two types of guys out there. The ones that hang with me and ones that are scared. So baby, I hope that you came prepared. I run a tight ship, so beware. I'm like a ringleader, I call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I'll make it high when I put on a show. I feel the adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. Eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody gon' trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody gon' trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you.
Oh my god. They're going to give us so much money. I can like taste it. But like, it's probably going to be in shiny stuff. But I think that that really works for our whole vibe.
Yeah. cheating now. Fell in love with a girl. Fell in love once and almost completely. She's in love with the world. Sometimes these feelings can be so misleading. She turns and says, are you alright? I said I must be fine, 'cause my heart's still beating. Come and kiss me by the riverside. Yeah, I'm bugging, said it's fine. Don't consider it cheating now. Can't think of anything to do. Yeah, my left brain knows that our love is fleeting. She's just looking for something new. Yeah, I said it once before, but it bears repeating now.
Fully Gimmicked, purveyor of fine merch wares and goblin sundries, is proud to sponsor the Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour.
Please follow @FullyGimmicked on all social media and visit fullygimmicked.com to support small business. Ladies and gentlethems, boys and girls, I invite you all to briefly abandon this world. What ails you might frustrate, but leave it behind, and join me in crafting a scene in our minds. A bonfire crackles, ash swirls in the sky. There's laughter and music and twinkling lights. Popcorn and caramel, apple and smoke, a cry in the distance. On with the show. Step right up, my dear lodestars, to a story unbound. The musical, magical life of a clown. Presented non-linear, both banal and bizarre. Let's wander together through my Cirque de Memoir. So as I just bravely announced through rhyme, like any ringmaster worth her salt, today I'm going to be telling you all about my time as a circus girl. My name is Kate Nix, award-winning polymath of stage and stream, and as many of you know, for about a decade, I was an ecdysiast, a feminine spectacle, a shake dancer, a hoochie-coochie girl, a peeler, a tease. I dedicated my life to the religion of burlesque performance, shaping myself into the descendant of a long line of undomesticatable women who found their financial independence through sex work. That was my introduction to the circus, being the gams in the leg show. And one thing I certainly don't miss about my time as a striptease is how much people felt the need to make their feelings about my body my problem. It was just something that ended up happening all the time, being a hot girl both online and off. People just felt the need to determine things about me based on my choice of work and decide what that meant about my capability and my, worthiness as a person.
I don't know what to do about that. That's never happened before.
Shirt.
Usually it's on me.
Holly? It's here too. It's happening here too. We've been having some trouble with our signal. We're working as hard as we can. Okay. Seems all right. Maybe if I don't jostle it? Wear a code violet everywhere?
Goo, are you at Violet everywhere right now? How are we even maintaining a signal? I do not want to know what this means. I'm sure you guys have it taken care of, right? You, the Goo crew, our moderators, Holly, Sandra, Ellie, and Grace, who all of you, I'm sure, know and love. I'm just... Ophidian, what are you trying to do right now?
Fix stuff. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn the mic back on. Fix stuff.
Oh, it looks like we're almost at the Oops All Kazoo Solos Community Challenge. Well, that's good, because I really did want to put... We only need one more person to contribute the maximum amount in order to reach it, I think. Okay. It seems stable for now.
You've been requested for both Trash Goblin and Old Timey.
Old-timey it is, because I believe I saw that one first. So back when I was a striptease, a hoochie-coochie girl, an enthusiast, I got a lot of people's stupid opinions towards me. Often there would be some sort of, you know, as some of you may recall, the Your Hot Drinks situation. Maybe that's a story for the after hours, not necessarily something for polite company. By the way, if you would like to contribute to making the After Hours Club open, assuming we can stay in the clear, I'm sure the professor is working on it. I know the Goo crew is working hard. If you would like to make sure that we can stay open as long as possible tonight, make sure you're hitting up that tip jar at tipagoblin.com. That's at tipagoblin.com or Venmo at tipagoblin. Oh, sure, it's Free Bagel Friday. I may have to take my necklace off to put on this other better necklace.
Oops, all kazoos.
You know what? I think we're good. All right. You know how y'all can help out the Goo crew? By sharing the stream and telling people about the show. I know for certain that if we get over 100 lodestar signals that we go into green automatically. That's what the network told the professor. So we just have to work on that. And then we could manually override the system and not need so much adjustment, hopefully. You haven't heard from the professor at all? Minding my own business, not trying to catch your eye. Decided to come talk to me about what's on your mind. I'm a pretty open person, yeah, that'd normally be fine. Been on some shameful spiel about how I should live my life. Don't block the box. Don't block the box. Really, who are you to say who I can and cannot lay? Oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the box. So now that we covered
over there. It's all we need to know. It doesn't really matter if you stay or if you go. You don't get to tell me who I let into my bed. And you do not get to say a word that I could not trust. Don't block the box. Don't block the box. Really, who are you to say, oh, can and cannot lay, oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the box. Don't block the box. Don't block the box. Really, who are you to say? Oh, can I fuck? Oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the box.
All right, now listen. If that does not convince you to invest in Dexcoin, might I interest you in a limited edition series of motivational videos that I can allow you to purchase from me for $69.99 a month.
Nice.
Now, you get access to these videos wherein I,
Motivate?
Yeah, no, I motivate
motivate.
you to purchase more things from me and also to invest in Dexcoin. How does that sound for you today, sir and or madam and or them? Oh, I think they're speaking, James, I think they're speaking some kind of alien language. I can't understand
No,
it.
that's just a dial tone. Now tell me more about these tapes, though.
Well, you see, it's just some videos where where I tell people about all my products. Do you want to hear about some of my
I
products?
would love to hear about some of your products.
First of them is it's permanent fake blood. So
I mean, honestly, as a wrestler, that sounds exactly up my alley. Now, but hear me out though. If my gimmick was like Bloody Jim, if I rebranded as like Bloody Jim, and then I was just bloody, that'd be a great gimmick.
Wow, yeah. Then you could be like my spokesperson.
Exactly. You get me on the cover. Obviously, it'd be a licensing deal. We'd talk to my people. We'd get some, some.
Yeah, no, my people. They gotta talk to your
yeah.
people. Yeah, my assistant Moxie can probably
Sure,
talk
that
to you
sounds great.
about
Yep.
about some of that. Yeah. Wow.
It was a great opportunity.
A legitimate businessman, me.
I too love the learning of Go-Go, Lady Woodhaven. I am very glad I should be speaking Thirskoblin now. I'm very glad we are learning Go-Go from Margot Starlux. I mean, I understand her perfectly no matter what, but Bagel is here! Hello! It's Bagel Rabbit! You're here! Oh, that's so exciting! Yes, Bagel Rabbit asks to be part of Lullaby Lounge, and of course I oblige. Of course I oblige. Of course we are so happy to have Bagel Rabbit as part of Lullaby Lounge. No, you're not derailing. You are bringing it perfectly back onto the lack of rails it never had. But yes, I too love learning Go-Go, and I believe we are going to learn more from Margot over the season, over the different word that the Go-Go say with their body. Yeah, I think I'm sticking through yellow over here, Holly, at the moment. It looks like it's doing okay. So I don't have a clever intro to this song. I just thought, hey, you know what song I don't play very often? Trigger warning. And you know what's at circuses? Shooting galleries. So that's my that's my big circus tie-in for this one, baby. Tom's up, buttercup. I just had a premonition. Someday soon I'll confiscate your ammunition. As it turns out, boys like you tend to go a little crazy. I think that kind of weapon's safer with a pretty lady. That's nice, Mr. Man. Sure, I think you're very smart, but that kind of privilege isn't for the faint of heart. What if your wife leaves you for bigger, better, blacker dick, and you showed up at school because you can't handle your shit? There is a solution, perfect execution. I'm sure you'll fight it tooth and nail, but it is for the best. You fellas need some rest because you're being so typically male. Give me your gun now, sugar, just in case. Give me your gun, I swear that keep it safe. I just can't trust that you know your place. Don't try to run. What's done is done. Give me your gun. If you ask real nice, there's a way to make it better. You just need your wife to send us a formal letter. Actually, on second thought, I don't think you meet the guidelines. Have a nice day, sweetheart. Oh, hope you have better luck next time, sir. Please step aside. There's no need to raise your voice. Yes, I understand, but you do not have a choice. You don't comprehend all of the consequences for your actions. Hand over your rifle, darling, and you stop overreacting.
Here, Kate, either. I can sing the song for everybody. Yeah, I'll just be Kate's voice. Don't worry about it. Guns are bad. Frog gets to be voiced now. Hey everybody, I'm Kate. This is the Lullaby Lounge. I love frogs. Frogs are the best. His game show really is so cool. Could you give me a signal? Am I getting what you're saying right? All right, so first things, fingers touch. I point at finger, use my brain waves to make mid-roll happen. Okay. I'll use my brain science to push buttons. All right, I'll push the mid-roll button.
Hello humans, I am Ophidian, and we are here live at the Tipper Goblin Telethon, where we are taking contributions to build a bigger, better, and doper show. With your money, we could do stuff like build this sign that has lights on it. Look at how cool and pink this sign is. If you continue to contribute, we can make even bigger signs. How can you contribute? You can do it over at tippergoblin.com, where we take debit and or credit cards. Sometimes we even take Venmo at tippergoblin. I think that's the Venmo. So, before we go into the second half of this show, be sure to check out tippergoblin.com and contribute if you can. And if you can't, that's also okay. We're glad that you're here watching with us. Just be sure to share the show.
You have an Amazon Prime account and want to support the Lullaby Lounge. You can connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch to get Twitch Prime, which grants you a free subscription. So you can subscribe to this channel at no cost to you, but it still earns the stream $1 or $2. Each month you must choose us, for such is the way. So pick up the pace, child, and subscribe today.
Hey you, on the other side of that screen, why are you still watching us on Facebook? If you really want to support the Catriarchy, you'd watch us over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Twitch is the only place to get the full experience of the Lullaby Lounge, for it is over there that you can earn channel points and participate in all the shenanigans on the show. But Ophidian, I don't want to leave Facebook. Too bad. So get ahead of the game and find us over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Oh, yes.
Want to buy this shirt? You can at katenix.com/merch. But this isn't the only shirt you can buy. You can also get this shirt, or this shirt, or this shirt, which is available in over a dozen other classes. But you don't just have to take it from me. Check out all these beautiful lodestars and some of my other designs. There's also mugs and stickers and tote bags. This one is very soft. This is the softest shirt I own. I might just wear this shirt the rest of the day because it's the softest one.
I wish I had a soft shirt.
You know where you can get one?
No, tell me.
At katenix.com/merch. Wow.
Hello there, I'm Dottie Doolittle, and welcome to the Tipper Goblin Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. We are hard at work answering your calls and would like to remind you that you can fuel our creativity now by visiting tippergoblin.com. That's tippergoblin.com and making a contribution with your credit or debit card. That's your Mortal Earth credit or debit card. We also accept Mortal Earth currencies via Venmo at tippergoblin. That's Venmo at tippergoblin, and are proud to accept the cryptid currencies of over 42,069 realms of the multiverse
Well, if my girlfriend Jan heard that, she'd faint. Introducing Thirst Goblin Suds Bar for Goblin who want to smell good. Our limited edition Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour subs from Crooked Spine Creative. These all-natural, smell beige, handcrafted suds bars are available as set or individually. Yes, that is a golden goblin trumpet made of soap.
Mortals. Is that too threatening? I don't mean to rub the immortal thing in their faces, you know. Greetings, peasants. I am the Twitch, and I come to you now with no riddles or rhymes, but with a gift of information. By watching the Lullaby Lounge here on Twitch, you have accumulated a valuable currency, Goblin Treasure. For you see, this goblin treasure gains you access to my menu of mystical mischief. When you purchase one of these enchantments, a bewitchment takes hold of your hostess. Whether your desire is that she speak in a silly accent, perform a spontaneous kazoo solo, or even break out into dance, your wish is her command. Choose your moments wisely, for only one of these valuable spells may be performed per night. Except the hydrate one, because I guess mortals need water or whatever. Mortals. Go forth, lodestars, and let chaos reign.
Kubiando, just popping in to remind you that every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, there's a replay of the stream that you're currently watching over on twitch.tv/KateNips. Join me there as I hang out in the chat and we relive the memories of night? If you live in a time zone that isn't conducive to watching the show live, or you just want to hang out here in the Katriarchy, the replay is a great place to chill. Thursday evening?
Thursday night? I guess it depends on where you live. What is time?
Oh, for the love of Dom. Why am I on stream right now? Holly?
Hi, everyone. Sorry about the mess. Apparently we are cursed.
I've been working my butt off trying to manually boost these signals. Does anyone have any idea what's causing this?
Hi, sorry to barge in, but I have bad news.
Worse than us being live right now?
I'd say equally as bad, but not necessarily something we should talk about on stream.
Oh, I can't process that right now. I have to reatomize the molecular ghosting modifiers.
Sometimes I think you're just making things up.
You've never reatomized the molecular ghosting modifiers?
Seriously?
We're just not going to talk about you getting a call from the network?
You mean the network that we love and are so happy to work with, right?
Yes. We are so grateful for the opportunities that the network is allowing us to access. Right, Grace?
Right. Of course. I meant how exciting it is for you to get a call from them.
Okay, that should do it. Grace, can you?
Just got the access code.
Has everyone done this besides me?
Demolition is a collection of demos that I've released over the past 10 years on Bandcamp. There is definitely a variety there of genres, of styles, of finished things, of unfinished things. I call it an audio sketchbook because that's truly what it is. If you're interested in behind the scenes, behind what I do, looking at how I make songs or where they start from, Demolition is definitely the peek behind the curtain as far as how the songwriting process goes for me. The first song on the album is Dead Men Can't Catcall, which arguably is a fully produced song. And then a couple tracks down the line, you'll find things that are just me singing into my phone because I had to get the song out of my head before I forgot it. Some of these songs are completely lost to time and I never played them again, and some of them ended up being standards in my collection or even appearing on other records. Some of my favorite songs on Demolition are What Would Peggy Carter Do, which is my anthem to being feminine and being empowered, or Dead Men Can't Catcall, which is another anthem about being feminine and being empowered, or Hip Hop Halloween, which is a novelty rap about October 31st. Don't necessarily want to call it a rap because my flow is alabaster, let's say. Demolition is definitely a grab bag. If you're one of those people who watches behind the scenes featurettes on every DVD or Blu-ray that you own, then Demolition is the album for you. That is where you will find my secrets. There's even a track called Secret Secrets. It's like reading my diary in a way, though technically all music is like reading my diary, you perv.
Hello, goblins, monsters, and mortals. Whether or not you chose to tip today, we are so grateful that you've chosen to spend your time here in the Lullaby Lounge. Thank you for being part of the Novelty Hour's inaugural first season. Yay!
Hello. Hello. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but we have trash goblin questions. Did we enable it?
Did I enable it? It's a good question. I was there.
I drank some juice. I talked to the professor. I got her signal goo for whatever reason, and she's not showing up on the map. But I've got her. I'm hardwired into the multiverse modem now, so we shouldn't lose signal. But a motivation with Moxie Pin. What would it look like? Would it look like her face? Yeah, for whatever reason, the professor's not showing up on the map, but I got in contact with her. She's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, fine is relative. We'll talk. What are you giggling about over there?
Do you need a map?
To what? Where? What is that relevant to? What is that relevant to? What is that relevant to?
When you said, I'm sorry.
Oh my
God. I put the microphone down.
Thank you. It's a very stupid joke. It's a stupid joke that should not have been even. We'll talk about it in the after hours if we get there. We're only at 30% of the tip goal, and only at 60% of the viewer goal. So because we have hit neither goal, I assume we won't because we've been having so many magical science problems. But we'll get there if you get there. Yeah, thank God, Holly. Thank Dom. And while you think of your questions for Trash Goblin, I think actually all of them have already been purchased. I'm gonna sing you a song that I wrote back when I lived at the circus, and I was acting like a real dummy. Acting like a fool, you could say, a clown. It's been said that I'm wasting all of my time, counting on my hands and feet every loving word you said to me. Might be able to get some other man to ease my frets. I would rather be your step stool than some other man's Colleen. You're too beautiful for pictures, too beautiful for me. With your lily white complexion and your vibrant eyes of green. Too beautiful for sorrow, pity's not really your scene. Mercy's never been your color. So pretty when you're mean. So pretty when you're mean.
expression on your face says you wanna state your case, that I'm testing all my limits and you're taking all the blame. You might not be the bad guy, turns out neither am I. Destroying one another, bombing hearts in the flame. You're too beautiful for pictures, too beautiful for me. With your lily white complexion and your vibrant eyes of green. Too beautiful for sorrow, pity's not really your scene. Mercy's never been your color, so pretty when you're mean. So pretty when you're mean. I have to take the time to say that I was happy with our ways, and I knew that you felt the same, seeing me at the end of the day. And I love you with all my heart and several other body parts. And when I stopped, you'd always stop, but you can't have my heart to break.
That was some weird rabble rousing you just made there.
Let me try again.
Why do you sound like a peacock now?
Okay, try again. 1, 2.
That was a bit scary. That was a bit much. I've never heard you make that noise before.
And you never will again. I think it's time for us to just move into the next segment. I guess hit him with that juice.
Hit him with that juice. Let him marinate.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you.
Been a little while now that both of us moved on. Our love is dust behind us, the passion's dead and gone. And I mean it when I tell you, I hope you're doing well. But I gotta say this, baby, I'd sell my soul to send you straight to hell. I can't recall the moment I decided your fate. Perhaps when I was talking to the other woman on your plate. And I'd never been as I did. I didn't take it well. But I gotta say this, baby, I'd sell my soul to send you straight to hell. You're a looker, not a lover. A fighter, so take cover. And I've got the kind of ammo you can't buy. I'm doing some spring cleaning, I'm exercising demons. Bring my whiskey and my guitar, cause someone is gonna die. I'd say that I was joking, but I can't say a word. Lying is a sin, my dear, I don't believe you heard. After all the wrong you did me, I'm trying not to dwell. But I gotta say this, baby, I'd sell my soul to send you straight to hell. You're a cheater, not a player, but I'm a devil slayer. You ain't got nothing on the game I'm gonna bring. I'm doing some spring cleaning, I'm exercised, the demons ring a bell, 'cause it's about damn time this angel got her wings. And I heard a wise man saying the past should stay the past, but I never looked behind me, I didn't know just what I had. And I found a man who loves me and truly treats me well. But I gotta say this, baby, I'd sell my soul to send you straight to hell.
Oh. Welcome to Trish Goblin Institute for Goblin who cannot trash good. I am Trish Goblin, your head mistress. And today we'll be learning many Trish Goblin things at the circus. What is the question number first?
Question number first. Yathena Lynn asks, what does do with self during storms?
What does doing with self during storm? Depending how bad storm is. If storm is light and is warm outside, sometimes we'll stand outside during storm because nice. I like rain. I feel nice close to earth. Wash the grime off my body. What else you do during storm?
Turn all lights off.
Turn all lights off. I like to turn all lights off and light candle. To talk to storm maybe a little bit, you know. I like storm. Goblin likes storm. At least this goblin though. Question number next.
Question number next. Grumpimus Prime. He asks, can Trash Goblin fix signal with hammer?
No. Trash Goblin cannot fix signal with hammer. The signal is in part provided to us by many different things, many different factors. We have the Go Crew working the different segments of their multiverse. And then we have the professor who is doing the primary magical regeneration. Then there is the network, which is helping us boost the signal by being, you know, the network. So they help us get it out to all the different universes. The show is doing fine. We'll talk about it afterward, maybe, how it could fix. It is not good for now time talking. Question number next.
Question number next. From Blooms in the Night. She asks, what goblin do to make face more goblin?
Put the black goo or black dust around eye. Or put big fur on face like this. Big furs, big eye furs. The eye pelts. Those help too, because they make you feel like cartoon character. And then that's more goblin. Also glitter, also dot. But white dot make me feel more goblin sometimes too. Question number next. I believe it's last question.
It is last question. Question number next comes from Biggle Rabbit.
Biggle Rabbit!
How many trash goblins does it take to eat a light bulb?
To eat a light bulb, it takes one trash goblin. But I have known many trash goblins who have eaten light bulb.
You were friends with some.
I'm friend with many. Friend with many goblin who eat a light bulb. I have actually the circus girl, the person, the woman who turned me into a clown. She ate light bulb. So one goblin. It is not as bad as you think. There is trick to it where you crush it with your teeth, I believe. That was what she said. She crushed it with the back molar, so it became dust. Thank you for coming to Thrush Goblin Institute for Goblin who cannot thrush good. And unless anybody has a secret question that they would like to ask, last minute question to ask. Kim, what? You ate an ant? On purpose? Okay. Context.
Was it like just now? Did you just now?
Like, are you in the woods currently? No, do not swallow bulb whole. Your stomach cannot do it, Goblin. The store went out of the mall. They used to sell roasted grasshoppers at a store at the mall, but the store went out of business before I mustered the courage to eat one. I wonder why it went out of business. Perhaps because they were selling roasted grasshoppers.
That's pretty common. And like
just because something is common doesn't mean it's a good idea. There are lots of things that are common that are terrible plans. Just because a lot of people do something doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah. No, I can't.
That is the real Thrush Goblin advice. Just because many people are doing something do not mean it's good. Did I make my top? Actually, yes, I did, but it's literally just a piece of fabric. It is a piece of fabric with hole in middle. And I used to wear it as a skirt when I was a smaller goblin. But now I can wear it as a shirt. There are actually many pictures of me wearing this as a skirt. It's a fairy skirt I used to wear all the time.
Do you need mouse? Mouse kazoo. Goblin trumpet.
You've all graduated from Thrush Goblin Institute for Goblin who cannot thrush good. Please walk to get your diploma, which is whatever snack you're eating currently.
The Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour is brought to you by viewers like you. Right, Moxie?
Right!
Hey there, Chum Bucket. Has your Twitter game been rank instead of dank? Are you looking for a way to get rad babes to notice your awesome wiener? Just call 1-800-REPLY-GUY.
This is Twitter. Twitter's not real. Oh, what? What? You think that she just knows what she's talking about because she's got a Nobel Peace?
It's only 69 Dex coins a minute, and the first 3 minutes are free.
If you want bad hashtag content for the hashtag community, we don't have to be having this conversation.
We'll give you everything you need to make the world respect your thoughts and opinions.
Have they interacted with any of your tweets so far? They haven't. That sounds like you can ask things from them. I don't say these words lightly. You're the real hero.
Our experts are available 24/7, 365 to help your daydreams come alive. Just call 1-800-REPLY-GUY. That's 1-800-RPLY-GUY. Results are not guaranteed. Use at your own discretion. You are responsible for any and all actions taken on your own behalf. 1-800-REPLY-GUY is not liable for any injury or loss of employment suffered by the caller.
Introducing Thrush Goblin Suds Bar for Goblin who want to smell good. Our limited edition Lullaby Lounge Novelty Hour sips from Crooked Spine Creative. These all-natural, smell beige, handcrafted suds bars are available as set or individually. Yes, that is a golden goblin trumpet made of soap. I'm glad that you liked the Reply Guy commercial. Yes, do not trust. Wait a minute. What? I guess it's snowing now.
Yeah, why is it snowing indoors? How did this happen?
It's not generic winter holiday. I'm sure it has something to do with the time stream. There's just not enough power there right now. I don't know why. Yeah, snow might not be a bad thing. I mean, it's the magical kind, so I can't really feel it. But it is definitely a sign that we should make this our last song before we head into the after party. This is a song I wrote when I was like 16. The lyrics are a 16-year-old's lyrics. I turn 31 on Sunday. And of course, the stream is going horrifically wrong just in time for my birthday. Ain't that the way? So here's a song that I've been singing for 15 years. Cam, I'm gonna take you up on that one. No, not that. Anything but that. Of course, it's a big mug. Big mugs only. The bigger the mugs, I like my mugs like I like my jugs. Big.
Wait a second, hold on.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute. This is supposed to be a family show.
Get wrecked, Romero. I do what I want. It's my show. I like big mugs that I cannot lie.
Things are getting out of control.
I like big mugs. I cannot lie. I can't do it at the same time. If you did it, I could do it.
What, I like big mugs?
Yeah, if you did the rap, I could do it.
Okay.
I could do the thing.
Okay. I like big mugs and I cannot lie. You others can't deny that when a big mug walks in the place and it gets up in your mouth, you get moist.
No, shut it down, shut it down. No. Nope. Any other word.
You put me on the spot.
Any other word.
Okay. I got it.
No. We don't got it. The moment is past. It's past. I'm going to play this song I wrote when I was 16. I'm pretty convinced that there's something in the water. 'Cause every time I drink, I wanna hide inside a slaughter. Drowning in a sea of blood is easier than facing love. We all know feelings are sign of weakness anyway. I may as well just swallow all the ugly, sick and strange. There's no point in being pretty. I'm gonna put a capo on, actually.
Point in being pretty if you don't have anything to say. Point in putting makeup on if you don't have to face the day. It's hopeless if you're optimistic, so would you please just go away? Busy being tortured and starving, please don't be alarmed, my darling. It's just the part I'm playing to keep the monsters at bay. There's something about us artsy girls that just make creepy men go wild. Sorry, sir, would you please give me some privacy? I'm tired of sitting here and taking it, pretending I'm not full of shit. But would you even listen if I was anywhere near honest? If I didn't lie and scheme and make empty promise after promise? No, you'd ignore me, I'd be boring. I'm only beautiful when I'm bleeding. I feel pointless, please adore me. I'm only sexy when I'm seething. There's no point in being pretty if you don't have anything to say. Point in putting makeup on if you don't have to face the day. It's hopeless if you're optimistic, so please just fucking go away. Busy being tortured and starving, please don't be alarmed, my darling. Just the part I'm playing to keep the monsters at bay. It's just the part I'm playing to keep the monsters at bay. I may as well just swallow all the ugly, sick and strange. I may as well just swallow all the ugly, sick and strange. You don't have to go home, but you can stay here. It's time for Novelty After Hours. Hopefully we can fix the snow.
Do you know how to do your job?
Maybe.
No. The answer is no.
Or do not. There is no truth.
I wanna share with you the truth, the truth. We're luring nothing, so what have I got to lose? Vulnerable is valiant with the right coat of paint, so who says that I have to learn restraint? I wanna share with you my heart of hearts, to stitch me up so I can come apart. So crucify me for the sake of art. It's what I need so that I can start my path to progress. It isn't a straight line, and if you say how are you, I can still say doing fine, but it's not the truth, so I'll waste the time. My brain's a little fuzzy and there won't be pretty lies. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. I wanna share with you some of the pain, 'cause I can't handle this all by myself. I realize I'm repeating my refrain, but I can't talk to anybody else. I wanna share so I am not alone. I am not alone. I wanna share so you are not alone. You are not alone. I wanna share 'cause we are not alone. We are not alone. And we can do a love that's on our own. There's strength and weakness, and I'm getting stronger. Remind myself that the path that ain't get longer. I keep getting trapped by my heavens and nevers. Dark right now, but this this won't be forever. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying. I'm trying. God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not. There is no try. Do or do not. Do or do not. There is no try. Do or do not.
My path to progress, it isn't a straight line. And if you say how are you, I could still say doing fine. But it's not the truth, so why waste the time? My brain's a little fuzzy and there won't be pretty lies. There's strength and weakness and I am getting stronger. Remind myself that the path didn't get longer. Keep getting trapped on my habits, never. It's dark right now, but this won't be forever. I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm trying.
Do or do not.
I'm trying.
There is no try.
I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm
Do or do not.
trying. I'm trying.
Do or do not.
God knows I'm
Do
trying.
or do not.
I'm trying.
There is no try. Do or do not. Do or do not. There is no try.
And we're back. And we're back. We're back. We're here. It's happening. Back. Guess Shady's back. Tell a friend. Seriously, tell a friend. Hey, that's awesome, Susie. So glad to hear that. Yay. Well, welcome. It's now the after party. It's novelty, after hours. A costume change was had. I even changed my lipstick. And golly gee, has it been a night, huh? I mean, we're dealing with stuff from the professor, Sandra getting a call from the network. Fortunately, we're on a backup server now, so I don't think that CSN can hear us, but it's not the thing I've really wanted to talk about on stream yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of that, I will be playing a song about how I feel right now, in general, in my life. I don't want to be an artist. I don't think I want to starve. Sure, I do love to draw and paint, but someday I'd like to own a car, and I don't want to make my living doing song and dance. Unfortunately, it's destiny. Art is who I am. I don't want to be unique, no. What I'd give to just fit in, to be comfy in my status quo, what it would be to feel akin to the average Joe who, don't you know, turns his work in on time. Unfortunately, it's destiny, 'cause the artist am I.
I'd love to have a 9 to 5 I trudge through every day, cursing my boss for keeping me criminally underpaid. Maybe if I was normal, I would finally be free. 'Cause every year the government would send a check to me. I don't mean to be creator. I don't mean to tell a joke. Do you need a second? I don't want to interrupt whatever's going on over there. You know, clearly you've got important stuff to do. And I certainly don't want to take away from whatever you're experiencing.
Drink went down wrong hole. It's in the wrong hole.
I didn't mean to be creator. I don't mean to tell a joke. At some point I had to admit that my plans for life went up in smoke. I was cursed to make my living selling what I make. Unfortunately, between you and me, I think destiny is fake. At first I thought that I was gripped by the siren song of fame, that I just wanted the whole world to remember my name. Or is it that I wanna lie to everyone I meet when someone asks what I do for a living on the street? I don't want to be an artist. I don't want to feel the pain of failing at something you care about, publicly admitting shame. I just want to make things I like and do nothing else at all. Fortunately for you and me, artist is what that's called. I forgot to put my kazoo on. And I think half the time you were coughing through that song, so it's whatever. There's just not going to be a clean recording of it. It's fine. I'm not having a nervous breakdown every second of the day. I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the situation and my life and everything around it. It's the part where I talk. I'm not doing it. I don't have it in me. Just put the part where I talk thing on. It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that. Hi, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And this whole week, I've tried to cancel this show. I'm not joking. This is not in gimmick. This whole week, I've tried to cancel the show and cancel the Lullaby Lounge. But I don't want to fail at another thing that I love because of my depression. I don't want to let it win. Trigger warning, I'm going to talk about some shit. I'm sorry. I understand this is not entertaining, which is why I managed to keep it together until the after show. But I can't keep it together. I can't. I knew that eventually I would end up here. I'm sorry. I don't want to be crying. I just knew that it would happen. I don't have a choice. And if I stop doing the show, I fail myself and I maybe make it worse. If I stop doing the show, then it's yet another project that I leave incomplete because I let my mental health ruin everything that I love. But I've been suicidal for the past 2 weeks, and I'm barely holding on. And it's not the show, it's everything around the show. It's my life. It's my life. It's the fact that both of my parents have died within the past 2 years, and everything that happened with Chikara last year, and then the move to Lancaster, and everything has changed, and I'm not doing well. And I just want this to work.
I want this show to happen because I love it. I love being here with you. But it's not fun for me if I can't get it up to my own standards. I feel worse after performing a show that I don't believe in. And I know that if I lose it, I'll be sad. I know that if I stop and I focus on what the fuck am I even gonna focus on? Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to swear. I'm in therapy. I'm in extra therapy right now. I'm doing my best. And I feel like I'm failing all the time. I feel like a failure all the time. I can feel my voice giving out during songs, and I know that what I make isn't up to my standards, and I'm losing it because this is the one thing I had that was mine, that was me, that I could be here and real. And I'm trying so hard because I know this show means so much, not just to me, but also to many of you. And I want to keep making this space happen. But I'm drowning. I'm drowning. And I can barely rehearse, and I can barely feed myself and wake up in the morning. And it's worse than when I was a kid because I've grown so much as a person. I've gone through so much as a person, and I've become more real through my experiences. When I was younger and I would go through traumatic experiences, I could shut parts of myself off that I just can't anymore. And at this point, I don't even know what it means to put on my own oxygen mask, Ellie, because I want to be here more than anything. This is the only space I feel like I'm allowed to be 100% myself. And that's just where I'm at. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to keep going with the show. We're already behind on so much, and things are so backwards because of my inability to perform and my inability to make things happen because of needing to work my job and needing to run my business and do all the math and things that are running my business. And all my executive function goes to the minimal task that I still have running Closet Champion because Ophidian has taken over most of it because I can't do shit. So there is Behind the Rabbit. I made a schedule. There's things that have to happen in order for it to happen in the right time. I made it specifically so that it could... I'm working as hard as I can, and it's not enough. For my job, for here, for me. I'm just fucking drowning. And I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to lose my shit on stream every week like this. And I know that once I start speaking as myself, this is where I'm at as a person. Like, a lot of conversations end in crying right now. I just feel like I'm being punished for trying to do more. Like I'm it's hard to explain. I'm just consistently and constantly about to lose my shit at any given second. And I don't have any idea what's going to set me off. And I don't want to be alive a bunch. I'm not like planning anything, but I'm at that place in the depression, which I have been before. And it sucks to be back here at 31 the same way I was when I was a kid, because I've been dealing with these symptoms since I was young. And I worry about the schedule changing, and I worry about doing things on other days because we barely can get people to show up to this. And I say all the time that it happens. Like, I can barely get people to show up to the day that I've been saying the show is on for a year. And I worry that nobody gives a shit, honestly. And why would you? I understand why you don't care. I know why you don't care. I know why you're not here. I know why people aren't here, because everyone is exhausted and everyone is overwhelmed and they don't want to spend their limited energy on my silly show. I understand. But it's not even about letting you guys down at this point. It's about letting me down. I have let myself down so much in my life, and I don't want this to be another thing that I abandon. I don't want this to be another thing my fucking mental health takes from me. I'm tired of it. And I know that I'm not marketable. I know that this isn't fun. I know that right now entertainment needs to be something that you go to feel an escape from, and I'm trying desperately to provide that so that people will be here, so that people don't feel like they're spending their energy, but they're gaining energy from this space. It's so much more than it looks like. Because it's not, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't matter. This is where I end up. But the truth, like, I feel like I'm trying all the time to convince people that this space is something they're going to enjoy, that it's not what they expect, that it's I don't want to take from you. I want to give. And I just don't have anything left. I thought that adding elements to the show would help make it more palatable to people, but I think it just made it weirder. I'm just impossible to understand. And my work is not what people want. And I just want this to be my job because it's the only place I feel like is me. And I can't imagine a life where I would do anything, that I want to do anything else. And I know that that's impossible and it's a pipe dream and I'm foolish for even thinking it. I'm just worn down. And I thought that this season we would at least meet 75 to 100 viewers every time. I thought we were guaranteed. And the fact that we are struggling to bust 60 Like, I'm trying not to let numbers matter, and I don't want you to think that, here's my theory about it, all right? Here's my theory, and I know that it seems like I'm just grabbing for attention, and it can look like I'm just trying to just find more viewers because I want to be famous, and that's not what's happening. I want to be able to make enough money at the show that I can live, and in order to do that, I need a lot of people to give me a little bit of money every week. And if I feel it's like the same shit I was doing in the burlesque scene of getting the same $5 for every like it's the same 50 people that you get $5 from every show, and I feel like it's a tithe, and I don't want people to feel like they have to, like, these same 50 people who have to like, I mean, the mods all contribute to the Patreon. As much as they work here, they all contribute to the Patreon, and they all tip as much as they are all part of the show and they work on the show. And all the Patreon members tip during the show, and they're already on Patreon. And I just feel so awful for taking so much of your money. Like, I don't deserve it. And I know that you are agreeing to do it, but I have set up this system in hopes of being able to pay myself back, and I don't, and eventually pay the other members of this team, which is now expanded because to so many people who are working for nothing. The answer to fix it is to tell people about the show, and I don't want to sound desperate or crazy, but if every person who was watching this right now texted their friend about me, it would help. Because I can. Thank you for not blaming me. I'm sorry if this seems anything. I know this is my stream. I know I'm choosing to be here. I know I'm offering you something. I get that. But I'm just tired. I was gonna do another song tonight, but I don't think I have it in me. I'm sorry.
Thank you for calling the Tip a Goblin Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How will you be contributing today? Oh, wow. That's really, thank you so much. Thank you. Wait. I just gotta write it down. Hold on a second. Actually, you know what? Can you just use our Venmo? Thank you so much.
Please like, and subscribe.
We can't guarantee it's worth it. You don't know if you don't try before we say goodbye. There is one more little thing to help us out if you don't mind. To show us you really care, give this video a share. I know we are sad to watch you go. We'll see you in the comments down below.
I like singing with you, Kate.
I like singing with you too, Moxie.